Hi guys, I am back and today I am going to be introing a new very exciting project pan here on my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jasmine. I do a lot of project panning content and I'm really excited for all the projects that I have lined up for 2024. If you have missed my 2023 projects, I'll have them linked down below. All of the projects I've ever done are organized in playlists so you can view them all. And today we're doing a lip project pan. So I have thought about how I want to pan lip products this year, and I just really wasn't sure the best way to go about it. So I have panned a lot of lip products over the years, primarily glosses, minis. I've panned a lot of Buxom full-on lip creams, and as much as I really do love doing that, it does mean that a lot of the products in my collection tend to waste away. And so I wanted to do something this year that would rotate through my lipsticks and also potentially help me declutter them. So I was very much inspired by Kat from Kitschnitch, her Project Apocalypse project, and I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. So for my project, I am going to be rotating through the lip products in my collection, and I'm going to be using them a randomly generated number of times, and my goal is going to be to use all of the lip products in my collection. But I didn't want to just use them once because, well, first of all, I only have 130. It wouldn't last a full year, most likely. I'm hoping to wear makeup more in 2024. And also, sometimes I feel like you wear something once and you don't really know if it's something you really like or not. But if you have to wear it 3, 4, 5, 6 times and you struggle to wear it 3 times, then you know it's not something that you really want to keep in your collection. At least in my experience. There have definitely been times where I've rolled in an eyeshadow and to pan those eyeshadows and I'm using it like twice a month and I have to force myself to use it those 2 times, and it sends a signal to me that like maybe that's not actually a shadow that I really love in my collection. So I am going to be randomly selecting 10 I'm going to be selecting 10 lip products every month. 8 will be randomly generated and 2 will be hand selected. I did this because if I roll in like 8 glosses, I might want to pick a lip liner or a lipstick that goes well with one of those glosses so that I can use some products together, especially since I rarely use lip liners just by themselves. This will allow me a little bit more flexibility, and hopefully I will be able to use all of the lip products their designated number of times in the calendar year. So if I use 10 a month for the entirety of 2024, that would be about 120, or if I hit my goal on 10 a month, that'll be roughly 120. Right now, my product inventory is 130 even, so I might miss 10 or so lip products and I will assess, or I'll just add an extra month and I'll finish this in January of 2025. So we'll see how this goes, and if I'm going through this and it's easy to use up, hit my goal on all 10 in a month, then I can always add more in or hand select in more in the future. So we're going to start by randomly generating 8 of the lip products, selecting the 2 I want to add in, and then I'm going to assign a number of uses between 1 and 10 for each product, and we will go from there. And then I'm going to try and use each product the number of times in the next month. So we're going to start by randomly generating 8 numbers between 1 and 130. I'm going to use my graphing calculator for this. Rand int 130, and we want 8 numbers. Okay, so we got 97, 47, 10, 113, 94, 36, and 54. Because this is going to be a lot of me staring at my inventory and figuring things out, I am going to go and collect these off camera and select my 2 off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have gone through, done my selections. One of the shades that I originally rolled in was Buxom Sophia, and I cannot find it. I don't think I have it. I think I gave it away or a friend borrowed it and I never got it back. Not a big deal. I just grayed it out and randomly generated a new number. And so we're going to go through and I'm going to talk about the 8 that I rolled in randomly and then the 2 that I picked and why, and we will then roll numbers for them. So the first one, or one of the first ones that I rolled randomly, is KVD liquid lipstick or it's a lip cream in the shade Blossom. I try to group these by color. And it's that kind of nudie shade right there. This can be a little bit of a weird color on me. I feel like it washes me out. It's like almost my skin tone, but not quite. So one of my selected shades was my Italia Deluxe lip liner in the shade Brown, which is swatched right next to it, so that maybe I can work these 2 products together to make a lip combo that I like. Then the next shade down is Dance Fever by NARS, also a very pretty brownie nude, but this one almost looks like purpley compared to the peaches and warmer browns on my hand. So a cool toned brown, very pretty. Then we have, that was randomly generated. The next randomly generated was Italia Deluxe lip liner in nude, which is right there. Very pretty, and I think it will pair nicely with one of the glosses or both of them, or you'll see. Then I got randomly generated Tarte Naughty Nude. I don't think they make this anymore. I think this has been discontinued for a while, but it's that peachy shade there. I've honestly not worn it very much, so I'm curious to see how I like it on the lips. Then I have Buxom full-on lip polish in the shade Claire. That's this one. I think it'll look really nice with Italia Deluxe nude lip liner, so I'm excited to wear those 2 together. And then this is my Dior mini lipstick in the shade 722, which is a matte formula, and another like kind of peachy, almost like a kind of like a corally rose shade. Very pretty. Then we move into the brights. So I rolled the shade that I rolled in to replace the Buxom shade that I didn't have was KVD Miss Argentina in the original liquid lipstick formula. One of my favorite shades. It's so, so pretty. Then I also randomly rolled in Publicist from Smashbox, another discontinued one, but it's really beautiful. And it's more of a purple leaning bright than true hot pink. And then for my last selected one, I was looking at all of this and I was like, I have browns, I have nudes, I have glosses, I have lip liners, I have liquid lipsticks and regular lipsticks. What don't I have? And the only thing I could think of was a red. So I picked the newest red to my collection because I want to enjoy this project, and also I just want to play with all of my lipsticks, and since I've only gotten to wear this a couple of times, I wanted to roll it in, and that is my Givenchy Le Rouge in Deep Velvet, which is shade 36. Actually, I don't know if Deep Velvet is the shade name or a part of the lipstick title, but it is just so pretty. It's got the embossing. This packaging is to die for, and this shade is a really beautiful true neutral red. It looks almost orange when it's next to these 2, but it's a very pretty true red. So those are the 10 that I'm going to be focusing on. I have them listed in order, in the order that I grabbed them on my thing, or on my notebook, and I'm just going to randomly generate 10 numbers between 1 and 10. So we've got 1 to 10 and then 10 numbers. And I'm just going to go down the list I have. So NARS Dance Fever, I'm going to use 6 times. Italia Deluxe Nude, I'm going to use 6 times. Buxom Claire, I'm going to use 8 times, at least, I guess, is the caveat here. KVD Blossom, I need to use 4 times. Dior 722, I have to use 7. Smashbox Publicist is 6. Tarte Naughty Nude is 1. KVD Miss Argentina is 10. Italia Deluxe Brown is 6. And Givenchy Deep Velvet is 4. So I am going to make little markings every time I wear one of these. And I'm not going to count re-applications because it's too confusing and it just doesn't work. So I'm just going to pick one to wear each day, and I will, or two if I'm wearing like a lip liner and a lipstick or gloss, and I will mark each time I use it, and that's how we're going to track progress. So I'm really excited to dive into this. I am filming this a little bit before when it goes up because I am currently out of town as of when you're watching this. So I will probably bring the ones that have the most number of uses or the ones I'm the most excited about when I'm out of town. And I will start wearing the rest of these in the meantime, and hopefully when I come back and I'm back to filming regularly, I can film a very exciting first update to this project for you. So that is everything that I have for you today. If you didn't watch my lip project pan from when I first started my channel, I wanted to pan 21 lippies by my 21st birthday. I did not, but it was a really fun project. I did use an entire bullet lipstick that was like this color, and I love that lipstick, or I loved it so much. So I was really proud of myself for that project, and I'm hoping now that I've had a break from panning lip products focusing on it in a project pan, I will come back to this project with renewed vigor and I will see some good progress. And then I don't know if I remembered to mention it, but at each update when I come back, the products that I've hit my goal use on, I will either mark them as a keep, as a declutter or donate or give to a friend, or unsure. And then at the end of the year, I will review the lips products that I have worn throughout the year, and we'll do kind of a reckoning, and I will decide what I want to pass on and what I want to hold on to after truly wearing everything or almost everything in one calendar year. So that is everything that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please stick around. And other than that, I hope you are having an incredible, awesome day wherever you are. Thanks, guys.